Welcome back to Lock and Reload with Ryan. The topic today is New England Arms. In particular, my 410 shotgun. Now, I got this shotgun for Christmas from my grandfather. Before I got this shotgun, I really didn't know jack about it. I'm not much of a single shot shotgun guy, let alone a 410 guy. I don't have a whole lot of uses for a 410 shotgun, or the 410 cartridge in itself. Although, that being said, I did consider getting the Taurus Judge. Now, I have nothing against Taurus, but my biggest gripe with Taurus is they make a lot of fine firearms, except they're all copies. They don't have their own design. That being said, New England Firearms. New England Firearms they've been around a while. They're also known as H&R shotguns. H&R shotguns and New England Firearms are one and the same. Now, if I'm wrong, correct me. Leave me a comment, let me know. I don't know everything. They have a few different calibers that they carry this in, or a few different gauges. They do carry them in 410, they carry them in 20 gauge, 12 gauge, and I believe they carry them in 16 gauge, and they might carry them in 28 gauge. But anyway, I did shoot this a couple weekends ago. I was very, very impressed. Now, this is my secondary squirrel slash shotgun slash small game shotgun. There are a lot of things I like about the shotgun. The fact that, it's small, light for a 410. That being said, now if you're looking at this shotgun for a bigger gauge, like a 12 gauge or even 20 gauge, in my eyes and in my opinion, I think the shotgun's a little light. But there are many things that I do like about this shotgun. For instance, the wood. The wood is very beautiful. Now there are two different stock configurations of this. Both of them are straight stocks. The other 410 that I saw had a wider and less curvy forearm. I went with this one because it's just a beautiful gun. It is what it is. Now, these shotguns are very, very inexpensive. You can find them used or brand new anywhere from $99 to right around $170, and I might be a little high in $170. I've seen them on average go for about $125, $130. Well worth it. They're very, very fine shotguns. Like any shotgun, it does have a heavy trigger pull on it, and it's a very, very simple operation. For instance, this is your brake release. Obviously, it breaks it open, and your hammer. Now, I don't necessarily know if it's a nice thing or not, but when you cock the hammer back, and for whatever reason you got to break the chamber open, and you don't want to depress the hammer for whatever reason, I don't recommend it. Just a safety issue. But if you hit the brake release, you can release the barrel from the receiver without depressing or decocking the hammer. Now, that being said, I'm not a safety nut by any means, but I do like the safe operations of firearms in general. And the one thing I do not care about this shotgun, is the fact that there are no form of safeties, whether it be a cross bolt, a tang safety, whether it be a lever safety. There are no safeties. With this one, it's either not cocked or fully cocked. But that being said, it's a very, very simple shotgun. Very inexpensive as far as price. I find it a high-valued rifle, or high-valued shotgun. For the money that you spend, it is accurate. The other thing I really don't care for, it does have the single bead. A lot of shotguns do. I'm a big fan of a double bead. And for all those of you that don't know what double bead is, if I can find it, hold that thought. apparently, there it is. Haha, I have found it. Alright, this is my burr barrel for my Mossberg. That there is a double bead. You've got uno, dos. If you can see that, uno, dos. I'm a big fan of double beaded shotgun barrels. Now, like I stated, I did shoot this. I didn't shoot it extensively, but I shot it out at 15 and 20 and 50 yards with birdshot, because this is a fully choke, or this is a full choke on it that's built in. And you can't put any extra chokes on it. It is what it is. It does accept a 2 3/4 and a 3-inch shell. But the other beautiful thing about the shotgun, if you look at the receiver, I'm not entirely sure how they go about doing this, but on the receiver itself, I find that just very, it's hot. I love it a lot. It's a comfortable gun to shoot. Very, very low maintenance. And in a lot of aspects, I'm all about low maintenance, because when you do have to clean a firearm, and when you get into your semi-autos, some of them are very high maintenance, and not necessarily saying that they're hard, but there's just a lot of components. For instance, my Marlin Model 60. I love that rifle. I would rely my life on that rifle. Unfortunately, that semi-auto has got so many goddamn small parts, and taking it apart, I mean, I know it like I know it like no other. I'm very familiar with the rifle, but there are a lot of components, and I don't necessarily care for it. And I didn't mention that in my Marlin review, but it is what it is. Marlins are very reliable. It's a great rifle. But the New England, my New England Firearms is my 410. It's just an awesome shotgun. If you can find one at a really good price, I do recommend them. Whether it be 4, 10, 12, or 20, which is your 3 more popular cartridges. That being said, this is Lock and Reload with Ryan with your New England Firearms 410 shotgun. Later.